So, hello everyone. So if you've seen yesterday, I got 4 new engines, and in this video, I'm just pretty much going to be opening them up. So I'll be opening them up in order for how I showed them. So let's get started. So for the first character I'll be opening up here is, as you can see, it's Crystal Caves Thomas. Anyways, like I said, pretty much, that's all I'm going to say. So without further ado, let's get them opened up, shall we? Like I said, so I'm going to get this part open here. Because I got some scissors here to get this first part open, and I'm not gonna bother showing them since I'm just gonna get it opened here. So anyways, there we go. I got it open here, and let's see. And all right, there we go. There's the instructions. There's nothing too much about it, and actually I forgot to show the box since might as well. Alright, so since he's already out, I might as well show you the box. So the box, as you can see, there's Thomas. There's the back. There's nothing too much. The top and the bottom. And then for Thomas, inside the box or inside the packaging here, there's nothing much. It's just basically the same old. And well, there's Thomas himself. So anyways, let's get him opened up here, shall we? It should be pretty easy. And actually, hold on, let me get this little piece of tape off here. So let me get that real quick here. Like I said, I'm gonna try my best to be careful with this since I want to keep this for now, this packaging, until I decide that I want to get rid of it. But alright, there we go. I got it off here, and I'm gonna try to get them out nice and slow. Just please, like I said, I'm trying to get it out nice and slow. Like I said, that's all I'm saying. Alright, so like I said, I should be able to, and alright. And if you look at that there, so I'm back now, and as you can see, I had to stop the video, so I'm gonna have this be in Power Director now, since the video stopped, which like I said, well, the camera got knocked over, which that's something I wasn't gonna, like I said, pretty much what I'm trying to say is that's something I didn't expect to happen. Alright, so needless to say, I'll go back and put this in Power Director. But anyways, now let me show you him out of the box here. Let me get him out here with his cars. And there he is. And we already lost one of his cargo pieces. That's fine. Anyways, let's take a look at him. And there we go. And that's the cargo I'm talking about. But anyways, let's take a look at Thomas here, shall we? So as you can see, he's basically a simple all engines go with Thomas with a cool design. I like him. I think he's pretty cool. And the face is cool. And nothing on the back, nothing on the top. Bottom's the same. And so there's nothing much to it. Anyways, let's take a look at his first car. So his first car is a crystal thing. And as you can see, it's removable. So that's something I like. It's a nice blue flatbed. I like it. And as you saw, this is his other car, which, as you saw, this can be removed. I didn't know if I had it the right way. I had it facing this way. Like I said, I had it facing this way when I put it back in. So I'm just going to put it in this way. But as you can see, it's a nice blue car. It's like one of those mine trucks, you could say. But anyways, I'm going to get Thomas some batteries, and I'll give him his run. So I gave Thomas his batteries. So let's give him his run. 3, 2, 1. Off he goes. And he's a really good runner, it seems like. So that's cool. And I'll send him back. So 3, 2, 1, here he comes back. So Thomas is his first character that we'll be looking at. Now let's move on to our second character. So the next character that we'll be opening up today is Percy and Brake Car Bruno, or just Bruno, since I prefer not to call Bruno by his full name. I just prefer to call him Bruno instead of Brake Car Bruno. Anyways, before I move on, let me show you the box. Now what's interesting about this box is that the Thomas & Friends logo, instead of it being up here where Bruno is, it's down here. However, the Thomas & Friends logo on the top as well is a bit different. And also one thing I should mention is that on the back of this box, there we go. Like I said, I almost said Bach. Anyways, moving on. Like I said, as you can see in the back. As you can see on the back of the box, like I said, I keep getting my words mixed up. But as you can see on the back of the box, like I said, as you can see, it's just Percy when it's Percy and Brake Car Bruno. So I don't see why Bruno and Percy aren't there. but it's just Percy, but it's fine. But besides that, it's nothing much to it. On the bottom, as you can see, I showed this in when I first got this character. Is that the box? The box is a bit damaged. Like I said, there we go. Like I said, I'm getting my words mixed up. Sorry about that. And on the side here, it's a bit damaged. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, there's not much to it. Like I said, it's just basically your simple stock standard Trackmaster or motorized box. And yeah. Anyways, yeah, now I'm gonna get them opened up. So yeah, so let's get them opened here. Like I said, I need my scissors, which once again, I'm not gonna bother showing the part of me opening them up with scissors, since yeah, there we go, I got it open, and now we'll get them opened up here. So yeah, like that. Yeah, one thing I should mention is I'm just gonna say this as I'm opening them up. All of these characters, like I said, I've really wanted them since I first heard about them, and yeah, and I'm happy that I finally have them. So yeah, so here it is, instructions, which I want to show you. Yeah, like I said, I don't need those, but here's the star of the shows themselves, Percy and Bruno, and yeah, and once again, there's that little tape thing. So let me get it opened. Let me get that here. So yeah, like I said, let me get a cut here, so I can get them out of the box. There we go. There we go. I got it off, and now we'll get them opened up. So yeah, like I said, I just think it's pretty cool. Like I said, and like I said, one thing I should mention is that I'm happy to have 2 Brunos now, since for those of you who don't know, for my birthday, I got the push along Bruno, and now I have the motorized one, which I'm happy about. So yeah, and yeah, like I said, and we almost got him out there, and hopefully this time I don't knock the camera over, since like I said, that's something I didn't expect to happen last time, or earlier in the video. Like I said, originally I would have kept filming the original one, but since I had to go back and edit this in Power Director because of that, but it's fine. Anyways, yeah, like I said, let's continue on. So yeah, alright, so he's almost out here, and he's officially out. So let's take a look at him separately. So yeah, so first off, here's Percy, and Percy is pretty cool. His face I like, but yeah, besides that, he's basically a stock standard motorized or all engines go Percy. Like I said, he's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, moving on. Next up here is the truck that he comes with. As you can see, it's a gray truck, and the top can be removed. But yeah, I was watching Leo Kim's video the other day about this pack along with the next pack I'll show you. And like I said, and he made a good point about if you could put a face on this truck, it could be like a troublesome truck, since it's like a gray truck, it seems like. And as you can see, I like how the top can be removed. But yeah, that's fine. There's not much to it. And now for the main star, Bruno. Bruno is a pretty cool character. I like him. Like I say, he's my favorite All Engines Go character. Since yeah, out of all the All Engines Go characters that were introduced, like I say, he's my favorite one. And yeah, like I said, I just like him. But yeah, and overall, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, the bottom, and yeah, might as well show you everything. But yeah, I like those numbers 43. I find that's interesting, since I'm pretty sure he's the first car that, and I'm pretty sure that he's the first car in Thomas & Friends, or rolling stock, whatever you want to call it, that has a number, since none of the other brake vans in the show, like Toad, Bradford, is there any other ones I'm forgetting? I don't know. But I like how those two don't have a number, but Bruno does. But anyways, yeah, there's not much to it. So yeah, anyways, I'll give Percy some batteries here, and we'll give him a run. So yeah, so I got some batteries in them. So yeah, so here they go. Percy and Bruno's first run. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, off it goes. And like I said, and he's a good runner. Like I said, he's a smooth, good runner, you could say. Anyways, yeah, moving on, here it comes back. So Percy is our second character. Now let's move on to our third character. So our third and final motorized character for this video is Muddy Fix 'em Up Friends. And on the box, as I'll show you, it doesn't have a name for the characters, which I already know what the characters' names are. That's Carly and that's Sandy. Or if you watch Thomas & Friends, then I'm sure you should know who these two are. Anyways, here's a picture of Carly on the side, and on the front there, on the front part, like I said, there we go. And on the back, you can see there's a picture of Carly and Sandy, all muddy. And on the back of the box, like Leo Kim video mentioned in his video, is that the names that aren't on the box, these two, Carly and Sandy, their names are on the box anywhere, which I find it's interesting. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's enough about that. Like I said, there's not much to say about the box. So yeah, anyways, yeah, let's get on with these two and get them opened up. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, like I said, I just had to stop there since I was fixing the other box that I opened up. But yeah, anyways, let's get it opened up here. So I got my trusty handy dandy scissors to get it out here. And before I move on, I just want to clarify that I'm sorry if I'm actually saying something bad by mistake, and I'm sorry if I'm getting my words mixed up. Like I said, I just always want to clarify that. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's get these two out here. So yeah, once again, instructions. That's not important. I don't need those since I'm used to opening up these characters. And yeah, like I said. And yeah, so let's get them opened up here. Let me get the little piece of tape off here so I can get them open, and let me make sure I get the right area. Is this it right here? Because I'm trying to get the right area where they have it. And yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, so I got it here, and now let's get these two out. Alright, so yeah, it should be out. Like I said, it should be. There it is right there. And alright, yeah, we're getting there. Let me fix my track while I'm at it. Okay, it's fine. And yeah. Now let me get these out here. Let me get the three of them. The two of them out in their car. Oh, whoops. Carly did not mean to fall. But since she's out, let's take a look at her first. So Carly, as you can see, she's just basically a stock standard Carly. Like so, let me do a comparison. Since usually I don't do comparisons, but might as well. Like so. Let me move you. So yeah, so he's basically a comparison between the two Carlys. This is the regular one. This is the muddy one. As you can see, there's not much to it. Like I might as well do a side by side. So on the side by side, as you can see, the muddy one has muddy wheels, and on the paintwork, on the back of each of them, there's nothing much to it. And on the sides, like I said, the sides are the same. And the only other thing that's different is the wheels, the paintwork, and the faces on each of them, which I think that's unique. Or they have unique faces. But yeah, anyways, let me put regular Carly back and continue on with this one. So yeah, like that. Sorry about that, I'm just fixing these, so give me a second. Sorry about that, I was just fixing other characters I had, other half. But yeah, like I said. But anyways, yeah, let's move on from Carly to the other two, since the other two I finally got out of the box. Carly and Sandy's car, and Sandy. So yeah, so let's take a look at the car first. So the car is basically like the regular Carly's car, or crane car thing, whatever you want to call it. Except instead of the wheels being yellow on this one, it has muddy wheels, but it's fine. Pretty much, yeah, the crane thing, the crane is still the same, where you can remove it and you can add it and detach it from Carly, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, but for this review, or for this unboxing, I'm not going to bother putting it on Carly. That's fine. And the last but not least, here's Sandy. I gotta say, Sandy, she's pretty big. Like, so let's compare. Actually, I'm gonna compare it to the regular Sandy that I have. So this is the other Sandy that I have, which is the push along one. And as you can see, yeah, the Sandy here is a little bit bigger. Now one thing that I thought was interesting is that on this Sandy, compared to this Sandy, as you can see, her thing can be taken off and removed, which I'll show you that here. Like, so you can take it off and she can be coupled up to other characters. But this one, as you can see, she has like that same thing that push along Sandy has, except one thing I find about interesting about this Sandy is that when I first saw this, I thought that she had like a regular push along or regular coupling. Let me explain. Like, I thought she would have this type of coupling here, but instead she has this coupling, which I don't mind. But honestly, one thing I like about this Sandy is I like how bigger she is. Like I said, I think she's pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, yeah, without further ado, I'll give Carly some batteries and we'll give her a run. So yeah. Also, before I move on, since I didn't really show you that much of Sandy here, as you can see, there's not much to say about Sandy. She's just simply covered in mud. The face is cool. The face has mud on it, as you can see. And yeah, so there's not much to say about it. And there's also not much to say about the flatbed. I should mention that, which let me show you there one more time. So anyways, yeah, now let's move on. So I gave Carly some batteries, so let's give her a run. So 3, 2, 1, off she goes. So yeah, so she's a good runner, and she's pretty cool, excellent. And now let's send her back. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, here she comes back. So yeah, so that's basically the third character. And now let's move on to the final character for this video. So yeah. So the final character for this video isn't a motorized character. It's actually Thomas Minis. And as you can see, this is a Thomas Minis 4-pack of DC Superhero Minis. And as you can see, it's in a packaging that it came in. So, and I didn't feel like taking it out until this video. So, anyways, yeah, let's get it opened up here. Well, out of this packaging thing first, and then I'll open it up. So yeah, like so. And actually, hold on, give me a second here. So yeah, there we go. I'm trying to get it open here. And excellent. Let me just get it out here. And it should be almost there. And is that it? Yep, that's it. Like so. That's all I had to do. So yeah, I figured that would be cool. So before I get these characters out, let me show you the box. So on the box here, like so, as you can see, there's two heroes. There's Batman and Green Arrow, I'm pretty sure. And then yeah, like I said, there's not much to say about that. Sorry about that, I did not mean to drop that there. But on the back of the box, as you can see, there's some other ones. There's the other characters that you can get, which yeah, and as you can see, there's the characters that come in this, which I'll get more into them after. And so yeah, there's not much to say about it. Also, one thing I find that's interesting is I find out it's interesting how they made DC superhero minis instead of Marvel ones, which no offense to DC, but I'm more of a Marvel fan. Although I thought that new Batman movie that came out this year was pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, unfortunately I haven't seen that movie yet, but from what I saw of it, I thought that was pretty cool, like in the trailers. But yeah, anyways, yeah, let's get it opened up here. And yeah, but one thing I should mention is that it's been a while, like it's been so long since I got a Thomas Minis pack like this, which I'm pretty actually happy to have, or get one of these again, since those first three characters I showed you when my aunt was ordering them for me, since I was over her house that day when she was ordering them, and we were looking on Amazon for them. Since, like I said, one thing I mentioned in that video when I got them is that I think I mentioned it, but I don't think I did. But in case I didn't, then pretty much my aunt went on a trip, and Percy and Bruno and Carly and Sandy, or Muddy Fix-em-up friends, those two were the characters that they had there that she was gonna buy for me, but they were too expensive then. So when I saw her again, she figured that we could order them on Amazon, since that's the idea that she had, which I like that idea. So that's how I got them. And since we were on Amazon, I saw this pack. That's where I found this pack at, and I thought it would be pretty cool to have. And another reason is that since I was getting 3 characters, since at first I was going to get only those 2, but then when I remembered Crystal Cave Thomas, since I knew that he was a part of that 3-pack series thing that they were doing. Well, every year Mattel seems to have that for a Thomas Minis 3-pack range thing of 3 characters that come with an engine and 2 cars, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, also sorry about that if it's taking this long for me to get this packaging open. At least it gives me more time to talk with you guys about it. But yeah, so pretty much yeah. And another thing that I should mention is that she also found a Thomas Minis thing, that Thomas Minis case thing, like they could pick out a case of 8 minis, but it was expensive as well for that, is what she said. So when I heard about that, that's another reason why I knew I wanted to get this Thomas Minis pack. So yeah, and overall I thought it'd be pretty cool, which I'm happy to have this. And plus I got 4 engines that way, even though technically this itself is 4 engines and the other 3. So technically I got 7 engines, but I'm gonna count it as 4 characters, or yeah, 4 new engines I got, since technically it is 4 Thomas things. But I don't know, like I said, I feel like my math is wrong. But anyways, yeah, and we're starting to get somewhere with the characters, and let me show you the characters one by one. So first up here is Thomas as Batman, which I think is pretty cool, and I think it's a unique Batman, since this Batman Thomas here is the main one that I have. So I think it's pretty cool to have a different Batman, who yeah, like I said, I think it's pretty cool. I like him, and yeah, I'm just a big Batman fan as well. Even though I'm not much of a DC fan, I like Batman and Superman. Those are the main 2 DC heroes that I mainly like. But yeah, anyways, yeah, there's not much to say about Batman. So that's pretty much Thomas as Batman. So now let's get the other ones out. So I'll be going in order by showing them. So next up here is Toby as Nightwing. That's what the back of the box says. So, and yeah, like I said, so I think it's pretty cool to have another Toby, since I think I only got 1 Toby this year so far. But so it's nice to have another Toby. But yeah, like I said, for this year in general, I mean, even though I already have Toby, but it's fine. Anyways, yeah, I think it's pretty cool to see a blue Toby as well. So yeah, and yeah, there's not much to say about this Toby. He's just pretty cool. Anyways, moving on. The second to last character in this pack here is Dash as Black Lightning, which at first I never heard of this hero before, if I'm being honest. I don't know if he's a hero or a villain, but still, like I said, I just think he's pretty cool. And yeah, like I said, overall, I like his design. And yeah, there's not much to say about him. And the final character in this pack here is, actually, hold on, before I move on, let me just make sure. I read that right, yeah. Dash is Black Lightning. Alright, I just want to make sure. I just want to double check to see. And the final character that comes in this pack here is Rosie as Star. Let me make sure. Oh, yeah, Rosie as Star Sapphire. There we go. And overall, I think her design is pretty cool. There's not much to say about her. I just think she's pretty cool. And yeah, and like I said, let me connect these four together and let's have them go on the track here. Even though they're not the, you know what I mean. Like I said, even though they're not the exact gauge for this track, I would do a Superstation track, but I don't feel like getting any out. So this track that, like I said, since actually, pretty much what I'm trying to say, like I said, what I'm trying to say is I figured out that minis can work on this track, kind of. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, let's put them on the track here. So yeah. So this is Thomas Minis 4-pack first run. So yeah, so 3, 2, 1, off they go. So as you can see, they mainly work on Trackmaster or Old Trackmaster track. Actually, I'm gonna try on this track here. So yeah, they can go by themselves, but I don't know if they could go together like this. So let me see. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah, they can. So since if that's the case, so I'm gonna send them back this way then, like I said. Which let me connect Batman together before. So yeah, so there we go. Send them back here. So yeah, so like I said, let's send them back. So yeah, and there they go. It's a bumpy ride, as you can see, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end off this video here. But two things I want to mention. First thing is, I'm sorry, like I said, I'm sorry if I accidentally got my words mixed up, since every time I speak now, I keep thinking I'm getting my words mixed up. Well, sometimes I do, but that's besides the point. But the other thing I want to mention is that I'm sorry if I accidentally said something bad by mistake, since, like I said before, every time I talk now, I keep thinking I'm saying something bad without realizing it. But yeah, I just always want to clarify that. And last but not least, I'm sorry that I accidentally had to stop this video. I did not mean for my face to get, well, I don't know if it was my face or it was real or what happened when my camera got knocked over. But either way, I just know I had to stop it and continue on with it this way. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all the characters for this video. So yeah, anyways, yeah, now thanks for watching, and bye everyone, bye.